World of Warcraft Midnight is right upon us, and anytime there's a new expansion or major patch, one of my absolute favorite things to do is to check out the brand new tier sets coming for each and every class. Now, today we're going to be checking out the drip, the fit, the transmog potential for a year or two down the road, or if you get this set, or you're going to transmog back to one of your old favorites because it's garbage. Now, we're not going to be looking at the tier set bonuses because it's going to be your best in slot. It really doesn't matter. You're going to use it anyway, and then the next patch, you're going to switch to the new best thing. So what we're going to be looking at is just the fashion, the transmog potential, and we're going to be giving each set a rating of a 1 to 5, 1 being trash, 5 being pretty good. Yeah, I'll transmog to that at some point in time. So let's start by checking out the Deathknight. Oh, and if you're into RPGs of all kind, ARPG, JRPG, MMO, whatever it is, RPG is my favorite genre, so maybe consider subscribing to the channel. I am trying to get 1,000 subscribers this year, so anything and everything helps. If you could send it to a friend, watch it, have it on in the background while you're doing something else, anything and everything helps, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, so for real this time, let's get to the tier sets now, okay? All right, first up, we have the Deathknight, and it looks very Deathknight. We got the spikes that you pretty much come to expect with it, and I like this the first color here. We got kind of like a light blue. It'll look good on frost, and we have the kind of like the hooded cowl, the hooded like helmet type thing. I imagine when this is animated, the shoulders will look pretty damn good, along with the kind of like the belt and like the side area. But it looks like the shoulders will have most of the animation, and then we got a little bit of accent here on like the spike on the gloves, and then that's kind of it. I like the back piece. It's got a little and like the inlay here, it's got kind of like a a scale mail type look to it, but it looks good. And we got kind of like the bone theme going with some skulls, and then the only part, well, okay, so the part I don't really care for is it looks like it's a skirt and or like a robe that would be underneath it, like the on the body and the legs here. I don't like the robe aspect of it. It looks kind of weird on Deathknight, and it almost, kind of seeing that almost kind of gives like a Warlock impression. So I don't care for that, and it's just kind of plain on the bottom. There's not too much to grab your attention and for you to check out the bottom part of the armor. And even like the boots, like the shoes, they're just kind of like a point, and that's it. There's nothing to kind of even like grab your attention. So I kind of like half of this. I like the top half. The top half looks good, and then as you get lower, it just kind of get less and less. So unless a color change like drastically alters the appearance, this one's not really grabbing me too much. So you kind of notice the different features kind of pop out a little more with each color. You get a little more accent down here at the bottom of like the skirt, and again, I think this is going to look good in the emotion, the animation. You got some kind of like wispies here up on the eyes and like the face and the helmet area, and we got some like cold coming out, or whatever it is at the bottom here. Purple looks good. It's got like a nice regal tone to it. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't have that final pop to it. Okay, this one looks good. The green definitely has, you're gonna rock this with the Unholy. It's gonna look real good with Unholy. Fits the theme. And we still got the same problem where I like 50% of this, and then the other 50% is just kind of losing me. So for Deathknight here, okay, so red's my favorite color. I'm gonna be a little bit biased when it comes to red. I think red really pulls this together. I think it gives it that extra pop that it needs, and it really lets the accents and the lowlights kind of shine a little more. So if you look here, you can see how like you have the accent in like the bone going up to like the little diamond chest piece here. I like on the red how it kind of fades into the chest a little more. It's a little more subtle, and it kind of pulls you in a little, like towards your chest a little more. It kind of directs you there. And then it allows, like having this be, the chest piece be darker, allows the belt, the sides, and even at the bottom of the robe here, it allows it to stand out a little more. And it doesn't look as bad like towards the bottom. And then even here, you have like this white accent, which I think brings everything together. So the red definitely helps. I really like how they did the shading, the the accents, the lowlights on this one, and how they fade different aspects into it with the color. It's amazing how color can just make or break like these sets. I like this a lot more. So overall, I'm going to surprisingly give the Deathknight 3 out of 5. I think it's a solid 3. I would probably transmog to some of this, and then like the pants part, kind of forgettable, but so I think it's a solid 3. It's okay. It's okay. All right, next is the Demon Hunter, and this one is it's okay too. This one, the more I look at it, the more I like it. I like how you have almost kind of like movement to the piece itself. You have the lines of the shoulders drawing you in towards the chest and the helm. You have the horns on the helm that obviously stand out pretty good, and you got a little the knee pads there. They kind of stand out a little bit as well, and they come up off of the legs to kind of give you a little more depth to the piece. And it's not just kind of like flat down pants, it's just kind of that'd be a little boring. And the back looks good too. I imagine the shoulders will animate a little bit, and it looks like you have a little light here in the middle of the chest. So overall, and I like, what I like about this piece too? Let's go. Oh, I really like this color. I like that it's simple. I like that it's simple, but yet it works and it flows, and the piece itself kind of moves your eye to the different aspects that stand out, like the different glowy bits here on like the gloves and on the side. Even the belt center looks pretty nice too. And the pants and the boots, they all work, they all function, they all look like they're part of the same set. So overall, I like the red accents with the green. I don't know how the horns will function when you have the regular Demon Hunter horns. I don't know if these will take the place of that, or they'll just kind of fit to your horns. But either way, I like it. I like the big pronounced horns. It makes a nice silhouette. You're going to identify, this is a Demon Hunter by looking at this. I do like the subtleties of these other colors as well, and it just like the kind of like the darker purple again with the green, the lights, the horns, everything just kind of works with this. It is nice, and like I said, it's simple, and I like that. I think that it works. Sometimes they try to do a little too much. Sometimes, they don't do enough, and they play it a little too safe. But I think this works, and I think it's a little different for the Demon Hunter. To have a kind of like a battle type armor, whereas the Demon Hunter is more open. It shows off the tattoos and that kind of stuff, and it'll still see it on the arms. But I like that they have more like armor in this set. So this one is looking pretty good. I like it. I'm a Demon Hunter main. I am going to be a Demon Hunter in Midnight, so I will be keeping this Mog. Ooh, and the red. The red brings it home. The red brings it home for Lion. Okay. So, Demon Hunter, I like it, and I'm happy with it. So, I think I'm going to give Demon Hunter a nice 4. I think it's a step up from the Deathknight, and I think it works for the Demon Hunter. It's something a little different. So I think it's a solid 4 for me. This is the Druid, and the Druid is looking like a Druid. Imagine that, I like it though. I really like this. It is a nice set of armor. Overall, pretty happy with it. I like again, you have kind of like the horn piece up here, but it's different. It looks very Druid. It looks kind of like deer-esque. You got the little piece here in the front. You got the larger horns on the side. I like the nice little glowy bits on the horns to give them an accent mark to the piece. The shoulders look beautiful. They look like like a closed up flower. The bark looks great on the hands, and you can also see the bark on the helm here, on the chest, the belt. We got some like leaf action here, and the pants are okay. The back looks good too. It looks like one big leaf kind of coming down, and overall, I think it's a nice armor piece. Oh, dude, it is crazy how the color just gives it a completely different feel. So this looks really nice. This one is nice and subtle. We have a nice little glow here that is you don't really get with the gold. Like you can see it a little bit, but I think it really stands out with the blue transitioning over to the white here. And same thing with the horns. The glow is really nice, and I love the blue that is laid in to the flower on the shoulders, the piece like covering the mouth, and everything just works really well. There's a lot to look at. The different leaves really bring everything together. It says Druid, all over this, and and then you got the red. The red just gives it a different feel. It almost kind of looks like just kind of sinister in this way too. So look at these two and let's compare them. So you have these pieces down here on like the skirt area, and even on like the gloves and the side of the belt, and they just kind of blend in with the armor. Now, if you look at the red here, they do a nice contrast where these stand out way more on the red pieces. And the accent that's used for the skirt at the bottom, on the gloves, you don't have that same nice little glow that you do from the blue to the white. It's just solid red. It's a constant. And even on the horns, like it just has like that corrupted look to it. They do a really nice job, and it just gives you a completely different feel from the blue to the red. That's really nice. That is a really nice change and use of color in this. Really cool. Ooh, okay. And then you got the orange, and the orange is a nice in between of the blue and the red, where you still have a little bit of glowy bits on the shoulders. You don't notice the flower as much with the orange as well, but you can still have the nice accent in the horns, on the gloves, and it's not as noticeable down here on the skirt and the pants, but it's still, everything just comes together really well with the orange. I love the just the subtleness to it as well. Like this is really well done. The more I'm seeing the colors, the more I'm falling in love with this armor. It screams Druid, and I really like it. I would transmog to this. And then you get hit with the green, and then this is where the flower kind of comes to life here with the purple petals in the middle. You still have some glow with the yellow on the outside, and then just everything looks very, spring and healthy and leafy, and what you would expect from a Druid with the green. And the greens are really nice. The green glow on the gloves and the horns here, I really like it. And then we got some of the purple accent on the leaf, like the leaves, excuse me, on the leaves here. That is really well done too. Oh, and then we got kind of like a deeper blue. I like all these. I like all these. You can really see it here on the skirt here. Kind of like, this is kind of like the red, except with it's just kind of the intensity of the red, but with blue, if that makes sense. We're using blue as the primary here. We still have the intensity, but we still have like a nice little kind of softness in the shoulders. Everything just works. Everything works with this. I like this. I like this a lot. This was really well done. I think I'm gonna give this one a 5. It fits the class. The colors, just each one does something different, and I would want each one of the colors just because of what they bring. Like, it's almost kind of like a different armor piece with each color. Like, I'm really impressed with this. Druid, 5. I think they really did a good job with the Druid. Good job, Blizzard. I like it. So now we have the Evoker, and Evoker has usually been a little rough because we know they go into the visage form or like the dragon form, and then you only got like the shoulders. So this one isn't really hitting me all that much. This one kind of gives me hunter vibes right from looking at it. And ultimately, it's kind of boring. The shoulder pieces look fine. The helm. Now that I look at it a little closer, if you look here, like at like the inlays, there is there's like a dragon face etched in what could be like bronze or something. And then you have a dragon face here. You have a dragon face on the back. So those little details I like. That brings it up for me. That boosts the armor overall because I appreciate the little details like that. And you have to really be looking at this to really pick that up. So that's cool. But here's something that, if you agree with me or not. Look here at the top. Let's go to a different. So this looks better. Okay, so this color looks better. I like it. I like that they use like the white with the gold, and we have like a black accents here. The gold complements the white, goes with the white really well. We have like a different crystal here. We have kind of like some color changes. You can see the dragon inlays here as well on the shoulders, and the helm kind of sticks out a little more than it did here. I think that color looks better, but still at the same time, I think you have most of what's going on the sides here, and then the middle, like the middle part is just kind of plain. It's kind of okay. I think this color kind of illustrates my point as well. You have just kind of nothing here in the middle. It's just very flat. There's not too much. I mean, yeah, you have like the purple here on the sides, but straight down in the middle, we don't have much going on. I like the boots. The boots look good, but until we get down to the boots, like the chest, there's just nothing going on. Everything is, look at me on the sides, and then the chest, there's just nothing. It's like they kind of forgot that. The red makes it look a little bit better. It makes the different parts stand out. I like the white against the red. With the gold, that looks good. The crystal looks good. The helm looks good with the gold on the top. This is definitely the best color. This makes it pop a little more for me, and I like it. Again, I'm biased towards red, but overall, I like this one a lot. I like the little kind of claws on the booties there. It's nice. But then we get to another color, and it's just boring. It just comes right back down. It's like someone else worked on this color, and then everybody else is working on the other colors. It's just so boring in the middle here. There's nothing going on. You got the shoulder pieces, and that's it. Like, it looks like basic gloves, basic boots, basic pants, basic chest. We got some different colored gems on the back here, but it's a very boring piece. And maybe it's because, you know, you only get the shoulders when you're in dragon form, but overall, like, and then you hit me with the brown, and it's just bland. Again, I like what's going on the sides, but you get down towards the middle here, and it's just basic. It's really freaking basic. They were very safe on this one, and it shows. I'm not impressed with this one. Evoker, I'm gonna give you guys a 2. I think I'm gonna give you guys a 2. And you know, you only get the shoulders anyway when you're dragon form, so can't really do much more than a 2. Sorry. Hunters are in the bone zone once again. We got whatever this is. We got skulls on the side here. Let's just kind of strap them down with belts, and then we got. It looks like they were trying to do something like Monster Hunter-y, but then they forgot to do, like, they forgot all the cool parts, or like maybe all the cool parts they couldn't like cut off the monsters, so they're like, let's just throw this shit on here. It's very flat. They just got some bone pieces sticking out, and like the helm, like, look at the helm. The helm looks like it should extend up a little further or something. It's just kind of like chopped off on the back. I don't know. I don't like this at all. Do any colors save this? I don't know how you could save this one. Hunters. Well, I don't like this one at all, man. It's just very flat. It's very flat. Nothing about this stands out to me. I mean, sure, you got the little glowy bits on the points on the, like, the bones and stuff, but I don't like the helm at all. The shoulders are the only decent piece. And again, we got the same kind of problem where everything, all the weight's in the shoulders. It's doing the heavy lifting for this tier set, but overall, it's pretty bad. This is probably the worst one so far. Yeah, I don't see anything saving this one. I think I'm gonna give this one a 1. I'm not feeling this one at all. There's like really nothing that I would use from this that I would want. I mean, I'm not feeling this one at all. Hunters, you got a 1. You guys got a 1. Sorry. Rip. Mage. Okay. It looks like they're playing Mage very safe. I've seen this before like 100 times. But it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's very Mage. I just feel like I've seen this before. I like, the shoulders are very magey. We got like probably a little glowy bit on the helm here. It's very ornate. We got lots of circles and lines and runic stuff going on. We got, like the rune symbols on the like little bandage thingies hanging down from the bottom of the shoulders here. We got our like little crystals. We got the crystal balls on the shoulder. And even like at the bottom here, there's a lot going on. There's a lot to kind of grab hold of and look at here. And something that kind of looks different is it kind of looks like, now this could just be tight because I'm trying to look at the center here on like the chest, and it does look like it's one piece of like cloth going down the robe. But I was gonna say this one shows it the best so far. It almost looks like like the armor is trying to look like it is a tattoo. So it looks like the arm could be like tattooed, the chest would be open here, and it's just filled in, and you have like the runic lines going across the arms, the body, everything. So it looks almost like tattoo-ish, which is different. So I kind of picked that up a little bit more on this color scheme here. But let me know what you think. Are you seeing that too? Is it just tight, or is it almost going for like a tattoo look on the arms and the chest? I like that. I like that it's different. I like that we have like some magic, in the actual character model. It's something different that I have not seen for Mage. But the rest of it, I've seen on the Mage. I've seen before. But a lot of it is just very ornate and decorated really, really nice. So I like that. You can kind of see the tattoo look as well on the arm and in the open chest areas here. So you'll have to let me know what you think on that. But overall, it is very Mage. It's not terrible. Again, I like all the intricacies and details on the lines and the different like orbs that are going on. They got some scrolls here on the side of the waist, and it is very, very Mage. I'm going to give this one a 3. I'm going to give Mage solid 3, I think. Mostly because I think they played this one really safe, and I feel like I've seen most of it before, but the fact that I kind of am making out like a tattoo look on the arms and the chest here under the cloth pieces is what's kind of boosting it up for me. So that's where my 3's coming from. This is the Monk, and we got sort of like a samurai looking feel to it. I like that they have something a little bit different for the Monk. It's looking good overall. I like the horns on the top. I like the glow on them. I like the glow on the shoulders. We got some rope and some rings. The belt's looking good. It is giving me something to look at all the way down. The feet are a little but, not going to really knock them all that much for. But overall, it looks like a solid piece for the monk. And, oh, I like this one. This one looks pretty good. I like the accents with the red. And the white looks good. We got something to look at all the way going down. The green on the bottom here on the pants looks good. And overall, I think it looks pretty solid. Purple's kind of bland. It kind of fades into itself a little bit here because we got light purple, dark purple, purple on the shoulders, and purple on the sides. That one kind of fades a little bit. Not so much impressed with that one. This one's better. I like that they added the orange. So we have orange, blue, kind of like purple, a little bit of light blue, some blue glow. The shoulders look good in blue. And then the red. Now, I'm not really digging all the red on this one either. This one, again, kind of loses that pop with the red because they didn't do enough to the accents here. It just kind of fades away. We got some, I just kind of noticed this here, some yin and yang on the back piece here with the ropes and everything. So that's nice. And I like that the back kind of drapes down into two sections going down to the ankles. But overall, I think it's pretty solid. Nothing all, crazy going on. Again, it's like a samurai feel for the monk. Feel like they kind of played this one a little safe as well. But overall, I'd probably keep it. Wouldn't transmog off it. So I'm gonna give it like another 3. I think 3 is a good solid score for this one. All right, okay, Paladin. Now this says Paladin. It gives me that classic Paladin look. Everything about this one is good. And again, I think this is one where they did a really good job staying simple. Is it a little too safe? Maybe, but I think this one this fits the Paladin theme. Like, this looks good. This looks like a nice plate set. I like that there's some cracks in the armor to give it a little bit of just kind of make it stand out a little bit so it's not just so flat, so that we have something to look at. I like all of the lines. They're not necessarily spikes, but just like the sharp points on the plate. And you can see a little bit of damage here, a little bit of crack in the belt. Looks, a little war-torn, a little battle-tested. And I like the asymmetry here in the shoulders, where we got like this little face peeking out with some rays coming down. It's coming like an angel face. And then we also have it on the back here with the feathers. And that looks really, really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. The helm looks good. Looks very broad. Ooh. Yeah, I think this armor here, I think this armor is going to pop with the different colors. They could really just knock it out with the colors here. Like, this dude looks thick. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. This is what I wanted to see. I like this a lot. This is great Paladin armor. He looks thick. He looks like I want this Paladin to hold me. Like, I think he could protect me and keep me safe. And he's just gonna just be bringing justice over like everything, whether you want it or not. You step out of line, this guy's gonna come looking for you. Like, he's just big and thick, and he just looks solid. Like, this is good armor. Like, he did something. They're just not giving this armor out. Like, he did something to get this armor. It looks pretty good. I enjoy this one a lot. And again, they're not doing too much. I like that the colors are here. It pops. It works for each piece. I think this one has like a nice subtleness to it. But just like the silver and the blue, they work so well together. Oh man, and now it looks like classic Paladin. It's got some hint of judgment to it, and it reminds me of Burning Crusade. Like, this is killer. Like, I really like this Paladin armor. I'm gonna give this one a 5. I think it's got a nice classic look to it. It just the colors again bring a different aspect out in each different piece that we're looking at. There's something to look at from head to toe. The glow is nice. We have like the cracks in the armor to give it to break up that look to it. We have the face peeking out on each side, on the one side of the shoulders, and then on the back. So overall, I like this a lot. I freaking like this a lot for the Paladins. This is nice. I'm gonna give it a 5. I gotta give it a 5. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. We're going to go 5 on Paladin. Priest. And Priest looks very safe. This looks very Priest. It feels like I've seen every part of this before in Priest armor. The only thing that really stands out as different is the shoulder piece here with the angel, the body coming out holding the knife, the dagger. And that's cool. I would keep that. But other than that, I've seen all this before. We've got tons of robes on a priest. The gloves don't do anything. The belt doesn't do anything. Chest is very plain, going down and with the robe, and even the mask, helm, whatever it's trying to be. It looks very plain, and I'm not feeling this all very much. The gold is nice. It looks good against the white. Again, the shoulder piece is the most interesting thing here. So, I like the blue accents on the tips of the wings on the helm. But overall, there's just absolutely nothing here on the feet. So maybe they'll add that later or something. But yeah, I would get this for the shoulders and then bounce. I don't really care for this one all too much. I think it's very safe. For the priest. Overall, don't like it all too much. The red couldn't even save it for me. I'm going to give it a 2. I think it's very safe for priest. I'm going to go 2. Now we got my original main, the rogue. And it's okay. They have a lot going on. They got a lot of knives going on. They got kunai here on the side, kunai on the gloves, kunai on the chest, knives on the boots. The eyes look like they're missing their glow. I would think that you would put a glow in, because that would make it kind of pop a little bit, or maybe even black, like a black shadow. I like the hood. It's good. It's not I don't really like these little, this little fluffy, puffy bicep piece here. That's interesting. I'd probably just have it be a straight sleeve going down into the wrist, knives here. But this is very bland. It doesn't really pop all that much. Very bland color as well. This is better. It's just you have the red, but then you go into a brown, almost maybe a dim maroon, and I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it all that much. But it's decent. But we have the glow. We have the glow in the eyes on this one. So maybe they are, it's just how the images come across with the data mine. So overall, it's gone here as well. The purple, again, kind of bland. The yellow, orange. I like the knives and stuff. I like that there's something to look at on each piece, from the boots, the legs, the chest. It's okay. It's very safe for a rogue. I want to say I'm stuck between a 2 and a 3 here. I think it's solid for a rogue. It just doesn't do anything that wows me. It's pretty safe, but there's some pieces that I would use in this, so that's why I'm kind of stuck between a 2 and a 3. I'll be nice and go 3, I guess. I think it does more than the priest one did, so that's why I feel like I can justify giving this one a 3. So we'll give rogue a 3. Ooh, shaman. Shaman's looking good. Okay. I think we've seen this kind of style with the shaman before, but I like it. I like the movement of the lines. It looks like rock. It looks like elements. It's the glow on the shoulders. You have the glow on the tips, but not in the center. That's a nice touch. You have the floating like orbs, even in the helm here. It looks like a shaman piece. It screams shaman. Everything looks good here. Have a little bit of bland skirt at the bottom here. Nothing in the boots really. The back is good too. Oh, green looks good. Green looks good. I like it. It's still looking good for me. Oh, I like this one as well. I like the blue accent on the shoulders and everything. We got some intricate details down here. We have a little bit of glow in the skirt going down towards the bottom here. I can't really take too much off for this being bare down here. Maybe you could add maybe something here, but then again, maybe that would be a little bit too much. I'd have to see it. But overall, I like this piece. Each color kind of pops in a different way. The purple with the pinkish kind of, maybe like a soft red. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. This one pops. This one looks nice. This is my favorite one. The yellow looks good. The yellow really stands out. Like this piece really looks in and just says, you know, this is a shaman. I'm gonna, you know, throw some lava and shit out you. Like I don't. Oh, speaking of lava, here you go. Yeah, this is a good one. I think this is a good one for the shaman. Doesn't go, you know, off the rails, but it has some nice movement to it. It's got something to look at in the chest, going down towards the feet. It has some decoration. It's ornate, and I think this would look really, really good animated. I think this is a solid showing for the shaman. I think this is good. I think this is pretty good. I'm going to give this one, overall, I'm going to give it a 4. I think this is a nice, solid piece, and I would definitely keep this and probably transmog some pieces to this moving forward. The gloves, shoulder, helm, all of this looks pretty damn good. Pretty damn solid for shaman. I'm going to go with a 4. Ooh, oh, okay. Okay. Now, this is what I would expect from the Deathknight. I think the Warlock and the Deathknight kind of swapped a little bit, but this still works for a Warlock. This is what I'm talking about here. Now, this is nice. This is really, really nice. Of course, a Warlock, yeah, a freaking banger of a transmog. This is looking good. I like that it's got, instead of like bone or, you know, demon horns or something, it's got like this rock to it. It's got the chains. It looks like you're containing this, you know, like this golem almost, like this golem aspect to it. I like that you have like the cracks here, and I think the colors are really going to make this one pop. The back looks amazing. You got, again, the spikes. Like this just looks, oh, this color's nice. This color is nice. I really love. So you can kind of see the like, you know, the cracks and everything, almost kind of like a magma type energy look and feel with this. But this really, the subtlety to it with the blues into the purples and the pink, it's really nice. It's almost like it wants to be neon, but they kept it subtle, and I really, really like this. And look here at the bottom. You even have an accent here at the bottom of the robe, and we have kind of like a dancing rune type thing here. You have some just glow over all of the pieces here. This is really nice. This is freaking sick. Like this looks like, let's do another. Oh man, you got the fell energy looking one here. Jesus, this is nice. This kind of looks like contained chaos, if that makes any sense. Like this looks like, you know, you have the chains keeping everything in, but it looks like it could just erupt at any moment. Like this is really nice. This is really well done. I love the horns on it, the glow to the eyes, just every bit of this. There's something to look at, and it looks badass. Warlock is just killing it. The purple with the green. Oh man. Oh jeez. And it just, even the purple just stands out. Like it looks really well. The way they blended the different shades. We got the accents in the pink here. Like everything just looks amazing. This is another 5 for me. Like I would definitely transmog to this. I would keep this. I would come back to it, throw different pieces and mix and match and stuff. Like you can do a lot with this transmog. This is freaking Nice, man. I really enjoy this. Is there another one? Yeah. Each one just brings a different element to the table. Just the different shades and everything. I really like this. Warlock, you guys are eating well. You guys are always just killing it. Warlock is looking good. 5 out of 5 for a Warlock for me. Oh, Warrior is looking very elephant, very mammoth. We got the tusks on the helmet, the tusks on the shoulder, the tusks on the belt, little tusk on the gloves and the boots. We got tusks everywhere. I probably would have added like some glow to the cape here, just to give it like a little more color. It's okay. Like this one's okay, but then again, like you're just seeing all these horns, all these tusks sticking out. It's just, and I'm like the red, just like the color scheme is cool on this one, but it's not enough. Purple one, I don't like it at all. It's kind of like the Draenei, whatever it is. This one is better. I like the orange highlights on it. Green is okay. Blue. Oh, we're back. It's very mammoth. It's giving mammoth. I don't know what that means, but that's what that's what I'm seeing. You probably have better things. I don't know what pieces I would keep or use from this Transmog set. I think it's kind of on the weaker side for Warrior. It's just not really all that impressive, and it's just kind of like they added the horns, and again, it's kind of boring down towards the middle here. Even like kind of like the whole thing. Like this is just kind of bland. There's not much going on in the chest. Other than like the glow on the mammoth tusks, that's basically all you got going on. I gotta give Warrior a 2. I gotta give Warrior a big old 2 on that one. It's just not really, hitting for me, and there's not too much going on, and it's pretty boring. So overall, I got to give Warrior a 2. All right, so what did you think of the tier sets? Overall, it was a mixed bag. You had some really killer pieces, and then you had some others that played it really, really safe, like Priest, that didn't really do too much for me. I wouldn't really grab any of those like pieces for like different sets down the line to mix and match or anything like that. They were just pretty boring. And this is Midnight. This is the start of the expansion. This is when everybody resubs. This is when everybody comes back. You want to give them another reason to stay resubbed. You want to give them something to chase, to be excited for. And like you need another reason. Everybody is going to be using the armor and stuff. You want them to be excited to get it. And some classes just really miss the mark, like Hunter. I wasn't feeling that one at all. That one I got a good laugh at. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to know what tier sets you're feeling and what you're maining in Midnight. Anything you want to tell me, love to hear it. So again, thank you so much for checking out the video and going through these with me. I hope it was as much fun for you as it was for me. I really enjoy going through and checking out the tier sets. So if you are into RPGs, then please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out so very much. Watch the videos, give them a like, comment. Everything helps me out, and I'm hoping to get 1,000 subs this year. So really need you guys, and everything helps, and I appreciate it so much. So thank you. So until the next video, stream, whatever it is, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thanks again. I appreciate it. Thanks.